Okay, so today is the day that we're going to begin to find out who Paul is and whether or not he can be trusted. But to do that, we're going to have to appeal to the dictates of Scripture, because Scripture carries with it a check and balance system, if you will. And if we won't, well, have you ever heard of the dinosaur who once ate an entire factory in Switzerland? No, exactly. Now, who can be the first to find Deuteronomy 19, verse 15 for me, and read it out loud? One witness shall not rise up against a man for any iniquity or for any sin, in any sin that he sins. At the mouth of 2 witnesses or at the mouth of 3 witnesses shall the matter be established. Okay, now who wants to try Deuteronomy 17, verse 6? At the mouth of 2 witnesses or 3 witnesses shall he that is worthy of death be put to death. But at the mouth of 1 witness he shall not be put to death. So, according to the law of God in the Torah, what does Deuteronomy tell us is needed before we can begin to come to a conclusion about something? That it needs to be confirmed by at least 2 or 3 witnesses. Right. That seems simple enough. So, who wants to pop over to the New Testament and read Matthew 18, verse 16? But if he will not hear you, then take with you 1 or 2 more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And where's that passage located? In the Gospels? Right. Okay, who wants to try 2 Corinthians 13, verse 1? This is the 3rd time I am coming to you. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Huh. And who wrote that book? Dude, Paul. Maybe we should try 1 Timothy 5, verse 19. Against an elder receive not an accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses. Who can find Hebrews 10, verse 28? He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. So, my fellow Truth Group members, what have we discovered here today? We've discovered at least 2 or 3 witnesses that establish that it takes at least 2 or 3 witnesses for all things to be established. I think you're right. So when it comes to studying Scripture, why is it always a good idea to have at least 2 or 3 witnesses to back up your position? Well, then you're less likely to twist the Scripture into saying what it doesn't really say. Yes, because if you only have 1 witness about a certain topic, then you could easily end up taking that verse out of context. Whoa, and that could lead to a false teaching. And around here, that's what we like to refer to as a bad thing? That's right. So your assignment this week is to focus on 3 basic witnesses about Paul. And to make it easy for you, I'm giving you the list. Can I get a drum roll, please? Oh. Witness number 1 is Luke. He's not your father. Witness number 2 is the Bereans. And witness number 3 is Peter. Okay, so take that list with you and dig into the Scripture, and next time we'll start to find out all about Paul. Can I get a witness, please? Dude, really?